I'm on this search for personal power, and of course monetary power, so like power over my resources, power over my relationships, and not necessarily power over anybody else, actually not at all power over anybody else. I'm just power over myself and my reactions to what's going on around me, and trying to just manifest like good things in my life. And this is one of the places that I come for this. I've had some really potent meditations here. I love the energy I get when I run here, when I hike here. I'll come here and sleep. Not in this particular area. I haven't slept here yet, but I'm thinking about it now. But I've slept out out to the east a little bit. I've slept out to the east a little bit. I'll just go out in the middle of the field and sleep during a storm, or just during the night when the clouds are out really well and the wind is howling, and I get a lot of personal power for that. But what I'm noticing is I've been like trying to meet people who understand, I guess, shamanistic power, right? And what is a shaman but a person who is able to express their will over the world around them through clarity and intent. And so I'm meeting these people and being introduced to these people that are supposed to have power, but they seem very manic to me. And I know that, you know, maybe everybody's manic, but manicness is not what I'm seeking. And I think if I were to practice their ways, I would end up manic as well. And I've been reading about the shamanistic path, and it talks about you have to be out in nature. You have to be out in nature. Nature is where you're going to get your personal power from. And this seems like true for everyone. We've lost this connection with nature, and everybody's wondering why they're sick. And they're always trying to get to nature. But I promise you, this place is like 5-10 minutes from where we live. Maybe 15 tops. And there's actually a couple places closer to that, to our place, that I also go. But this is one of the most powerful places I've been to. And it's an old native, like, foraging land. You can see the camas here. Camas is supposed to bring clarity, clarity of vision, clarity of intent, and just helping you to know exactly what it is you want in life and what you need to do to get it. And this place has helped with that a lot, just coming here and thinking about that. And then so I also start to think about these shaman, or these gurus, or these people who are supposed to have power, and they're collecting like essential oils, and they're collecting like herbs that they bought offline and things like that. But I'm also seeing that in reading and studying and talking to some powerful people, that the power lies when you go out and you pick the medicine yourself, and you're amongst the medicine yourself. And this happens to be a place that I am thinking, it's kind of changing my idea towards medicine, like native medicine, or like shamanistic medicine. Whereas you can come to this place and you don't have to pick a thing. The medicine is in the air. It's in the clouds. It's in the ground. It's in the trees. It's in the animals. It's in the water that runs by, not 100 yards from where we're at now. So what I'm saying is, don't be fooled by these gurus, these shaman, these magic men and women who stay cooped up in their house all day, or just go out in their yard for their medicine. I mean, maybe they have medicine, but it's not going to be as powerful as if they're out here finding these places, getting bit by these flies like me just now. And it's the same for our health coaches. You know, our health coaches are having heart attacks. Our health coaches are having knee problems, and, you know, tendon problems, and diabetes, and all these things. Our mental coaches are having mental breakdowns and fits of mania. And, you know, the people that are making us laugh are, that we look for like humor, are dying. And it's really, I think if the seed is poisoned, either the seed is not going to sprout or the fruit is going to be tainted. And I think that's about where we're at now. I think through all this, even shamanism and like well-being and health has become like this instant thing, and so the seed is poison. There's no time given to the fruition of what we're after, and I think it's to our detriment. And we all need to start really looking at who we look up to, and look at their practices and look at their results. I'm not a guy who can tell you how to make money as of yet. I'm working on that, but I am a guy who can tell you how to have a peace of mind and a mellowness and a calmness in the eye of a storm. A lot of it comes from being out here as well. There's deer?
That's what we've been hearing on.
Show it. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Not well on here.
But at all?
Alright, point it out to me. Oh, right on.
So this is exactly what I'm talking about. There's magic out here. If you can see that deer right there moving around. Right. This is what I'm talking about. Being out here in this. Look how close that thing is. And we're not frightening it because we're putting off good energy right now. It's pretty sweet. We mean you no harm. We're here to enjoy the area just like you. This is what I'm talking about. They talk about spirit animals. Here's a spirit animal that appears to us right here. You know, and so what you do is you go home, you see this animal appears to you, and the magic doesn't lie in the animal. The magic lies in you going and, or even now, like studying. What's this animal doing? What's the message? And we can talk about that later too. Let me see that. Good ID. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, how can you talk about animal spirits and animal totems if you're not out amongst the animals and observing them? You can read all the articles you want about what a deer totem is or what an owl totem is or whatever, but if you're not out observing it for yourself, you can never really know. You can't really have that exchange that the animal and you can have in person by reading articles online. You have to get out and be in it. You have to get out and you have to feel the camas, you know? You want to. So camas has certain properties, right, according to the totem, and one of them is clarity. So I will meditate on what is clarity. What is clarity to me? What is clear vision? What is accomplishment of my vision? You know? And it's the same with the deer. I'll go home now and I'll go and, like, I know what a deer totem is, but I'll look at it and see how it associates with what went on today, what has gone on before, and define for myself what this interaction meant. And again, it's not like the universe is out there, and maybe it is, but I'm not looking at it like the universe is out there like sending me messages. It's like I'm out there plucking messages from the universe. So the deer showing up, us being quiet brought it close, you know, things like that. All right, we're good.